Go, Major Tom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below us. I left my door open in the middle of January? What kind of fool am I? That must be one heck of a wood stove. Alright, first thing we gotta check every time I start up from the save. It's a miracle. The manure pit is working. Alright, that's a good start. It's a good start, good start. Let's see. I tried to get through winter as quick as I could before starting the stream, but you know how things go. I do believe all the cows are happy, healthy. Yes, yes, yes. Straw is good. Alright, I love this little farm. Been having lots of fun playing on it. So, I think we can go ahead and advance into spring. Since last time we played, I took care of the third crop. Also did some other planting. Hello, Ivy. Oh, you know me. I was out in the garage. And then when I was done in the garage this morning, actually, if I wouldn't have had to mow lawn and pick up leaves, I probably could have watched your stream. But yeah, I worked on my tractor till about, I don't know, about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, until the grass was dry enough, and then had to get the mower out. I'm hoping this is the last time I got to mow grass, suck up leaves, all that fun stuff. You know, work. Ivy distracted me. What was I doing? Oh, I decided I got more than enough silage, so we're going to skip a year of corn. And I got big plans, I'm telling you. I already got the wheat planted. I planted some barley. And this little field is going to be oats. Now I need them 3 ingredients because I have big plans. I'm getting sick of buying mineral feed. I found the coolest little mixer for $4,000. This little yellow fart will do pig feed and mineral feed. There's all kinds of recipes, but the simplest recipe I could find for grinding up mineral feed is wheat, barley, and oats. So that's what I got planned here. I got the wheat here, barley here, oats I got to plant in the spring, and I still got my grass field. Oh, that's odd. Why is there not snow in that one little spot? Interesting. Okay. Ooh, look at the deer. Look at the deer. It was interesting. I did a horizontal stream to test it out versus the vertical stream I've been doing. Yeah, 3J's Justice Channel, they somehow broadcast simultaneously in widescreen or vertical. I guess it depends on who's watching. I mean, if somebody's watching from their phone, I would assume they prefer the vertical, and old people like me that don't like phones and would rather watch you on a big screen TV would prefer the widescreen. So yeah, I would assume I assume if you talk to Jess, she would tell you how to do it broadcast simultaneously. Then you could have double the views, you know. Yes, that's what I. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that I don't know how you would do that. Yeah, I also use the program OBS, but that's a PC program. I don't know how you do it with the setup you have now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you'd simultaneously broadcast. I don't know. Beyond my knowledge. Okay, I think we can sleep off this icky winter. Won't be long. It'll be winter in real life up here. Closed door, please. That's okay. I got my nice little wood stove here. Plenty of firewood in the woods. No issues whatsoever. I stay nice and warm in here for the winter. Alright. Oh, one more thing. Hopefully I don't get a conflict from it. Let's see. I did download some What was that called? Enhanced. This just came out today or yesterday. Enhanced animal system. Now this is I had this on FS25. Gives you a few more options with the animals. I'm really hoping it doesn't conflict with my realistic livestock mod. I'm hoping they'll play nice together. We shall see. But yeah, that's another mod I added. It's kind of nice. So we'll see. YouTube is supposed to be giving that option to all creators, but it's apparently I don't have that option yet. Ah, well, it might be like the raid thing. Maybe you have to have 1,000 subscribers and so many views and blah 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 to open that option. I know I would love the ability to raid somebody's channel after I get done streaming. I would love to just have that option and that option only. I don't care if I get the 1,000 subscribers. I just want the option to raid. Okay. February. How we doing here? Now with that new mod. Hello, Jeremy. Hey, Joe. Oh, Joe. Miss Joe, too. Oh, here we go. I'll be surprised if those two mods don't have issues. It's a possibility. So far, they've been playing nice. I've been playing a little bit off camera. Alright, we hit the maximum limit. We have 16 out of 16 animals, but this mod is supposed to allow overcrowding. And another nice thing about this mod is I can also do artificial breeding. So I could get rid of the bull. I could get rid of Martin, but we won't. We'll do it all natural. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Whoa, talk about cutting it by the skin of my teeth. Holy mackerel. My cows are starving. They're hungry. Yes, they do. Alright, let's see if we can get into spring here. First, we gotta feed our hungry animals. This is definitely gonna be a double batch, guys. They's hungry. Very hungry. Alright, let's see. I mean, it's a lot more manual work this way, but I'm really enjoying the way I got this set up. I just love it. It's got that old feel to it. We're messing with the old square bales. I just like it. The old barn. You guys just... Can you let me walk by you? Apparently not. Alright. I almost got 1,000 mods. I think I got 900 and something, 909 or 910 mods now. Lots of mods. I like my mods. The mods is what keeps this game interesting. Oh, they finally released the enhanced animal mod for FS25. I don't know if you remember me using that mod on FS25, and I'm hoping it doesn't conflict with the realistic livestock mod. Basically, it just gives more options to the animals. You can do artificial breeding. So I thought it said that you could do over you can come on mouth talk today, over fill the pen. You know what I mean. You know the word I'm trying to say. So we'll see. It just gives a few more options with the animals. Yeah, it was a good mod on FS25. Hopefully, again, it doesn't conflict with my realistic livestock. I don't think it will. I've been playing a bit off camera, and everything seems to be okay. No issues. Boy, this is going to be an awesome setup once I get this all done. Then I won't have to keep buying them little bags of mineral feed. We'll be totally self-sufficient. We'll be growing all our own food for our cows and processing it and making it. I just love it. I think it's going to go very well. Seeing the new farmlands. I I glanced at it. But I didn't download it and play with it. I probably should have looked into it a little more. I'm trying real hard not to quit on this map yet, because I have a habit of doing that where I start a series and then I don't finish it. I would like to somewhat finish this series, at least get out of debt. And by golly, we are almost out of debt. Yeah, so far it is. It's so far they're going hand in hand, Jeremy. I've even been tempted to play on that little bitty map Ivy found just to see, you know. Then we could compare how we play that map with each other. She's got a really good start on that map so far. I'm looking forward and hoping she plays on that map a little bit more, because that map interests me a little more. Everybody does Riverbend Springs so much that, to me, that map is getting a little stale. Because everybody's, it was like the first map everybody played on, and it's the stock game map. I like, just something different, always trying different things. Says the guy who keeps playing with his same old equipment. Okay, cows are topped off. All is good. I think we can advance a month. Let's get into spring, please. February, March. I don't know. How soon can we plant oats? I want to plant oats as soon as possible. Oats. Oh, we can plant that in March. Alright, that's only a month away, guys. Alright, we do a quick save in case we have a major malfunction. Yada yada yada. Alright. Let's sleep away the final month of winter. My goal tonight is to get the oats, barley, and wheat harvested, and hopefully get my first batch of mineral feed mixed up. I'm really looking forward to using that little grinder mixer thing to make my very own. 2 calves were sold at birth due to overcrowding. Okay, so apparently the overcrowding feature of this does not work. Because I remember on FS25, unless you got to go into this menu to do it, I thought you could select an overcrowding option. Nope, nothing there. What about here? This is where it should be. Manual reproduction. No, we definitely want them to reproduce. Yeah, in FS25 you had the option to overcrowd. I thought I read that you could do that. I gotta see. I thought it said you could. Are you not gonna let me have this menu? There we go. Reproduction failed. 60 months. I could have swore it said there was an option to overcrowd. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I was just... Oh! Here it is. Stables can hold more animals than specified due to reproduction. The health of animals decrease depending on the overcrowding. This is what I'm reading here. So why can't I overcrowd? Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. In the old version it was in this area. Maybe in the settings? Maybe. Let's see. Crops, vehicles, AI. Oh, here's the realistic one. There it is. Enhanced. Oh, that's the enhanced loan. Never mind. Okay, I won't dilly-dally too long, guys. I just, like I say, new mods. Got to figure this stuff out. Additional settings. Gameplay, graphic settings. You know what? I don't think we have that option. I'm just not seeing it. That's a possibility. Oops, not that one. Oh boy. Well, if I'm going to be looking through this, this might take a while. What would it be under? You know what? It's fine for now. I want to get some gameplay done tonight for you guys. I don't want you guys watching me flipping through menus trying to figure this out. So far, it's working. If it wants to sell the extra animals, so be it. Okay. Did I feed you guys yet? I don't think I did. No. Let's get you guys fed. Let's get some planting done, guys. Spring has sprung. Three, 4. Feeds the cows. Yeah, let's go 3. And 3. How much do we got left on that bank loan? That's got to be getting close. Oh, wow. We only got 5 more months, guys. We're going to be debt-free. Then we can start making some money. Yeah, that's another reason I didn't want to quit on this map. I was doing so well. I just want to, at the very least, get debt-free. Boy, that pile turned into a mess. Always does. Yeah, maybe off camera I will figure. I do want to figure out a way to take care of the overcrowding issue. One thing I could do, and I thought about putting one of them up before, because I do got a couple of calves that I could set off to the side here. I could, because they're cheap enough. I do have these. That only holds 1, 1, 1. That one holds 5. 5. Yeah, I do have these that I could plop up somewhere around here and, you know, just raise a couple of calves here and there once in a while. I wonder if I should do that now or later. Oh, farmlands looks a lot like New Frontier or Comlands. Yep, I think I will be investigating another map. As if I don't have enough maps. Always another map. I should go back and play with my island map some more now that I found that, or I shouldn't say I found, Jess found that last piece of gold for me. I should continue with that one too. Okay, cows should be topped off. Good deal. Alright, is this the tractor I want? I think it is. Let's get some oats in the ground, people. Oh! You caught my attention, Joe. If it's similar to No Man's Land, then I'll probably really like it. I love No Man's Land. Good a spot as any. I want to get some oats in the ground. Oh, the other map that Alien Jim did, I think it's called Western Wilds. Of course, my planter is buried in the very, very back. Oh well, we gotta make hay next month anyway, so I guess I can start pulling this stuff out. Or you know what? I could just put it on this side. Yeah, Alien Jim did No Man's Land, and then he also did like a sequel to it. I think it was called Western Wilds. Western Wilds is okay, but it's a little too flat for my liking. I like a little bit of hills and stuff on my map. Although this map doesn't have a lot for hills either, so I don't know. Ooh, you know what I forgot to buy? I gotta buy some seeds. I wonder if that'll be enough. I doubt it. Well, let's just see how far it gets us. It's not that big of a field. Maybe I can slick by. I know I'm out of seeds. I know that for a fact. It should be just ready for planting, I would assume. Oats. Let's get them in the ground. I'm gonna come up a little shy. I can see it already. Yeah, I guess I should apologize a little bit. Again, it's fall. The weather has just been too nice. I just can't sit in here and play a game when the sun is shining and tractors need fixing, lawns need mowing, and you know, like I say, it's probably going to be that way until the weather turns bad. I'm definitely going to stick to my at least doing my lives every Tuesday nights when I can. But yeah, otherwise videos probably will be a little bit lacking. Jeremy, similar to No Man's Land. Get the sandbox model, but really the only thing like No Man's Land was Western Wilds because he used to. Yeah. I was the same guy that made it. Yeah, either they're flawed or yeah, it's can't help it. We're so fussy, you know. It is what it is. I guess I don't know if it's a conflict of copyright or what, but I am shocked that nobody's converted or did something with that map. I mean, if Alien Jim is not going to do anything with it, at least he should do is let somebody else do something with it. Oh yeah, we're not going to have enough seed. Ugh, that was not a very good turn. Come on. Alright guys, I might as well park it here and head to town and get a bag of seed. Because I don't have enough seed. Some farmer I am. Planning. Didn't plan that very well. Alright, let's run to town. I only need one bag. Yeah, the thing that I think made No Man's Land take off was I believe No Man's Land came out on FS19. It was the first map that was open and you could pretty much do what you wanted with it. Otherwise, all other maps had pre-placed buildings, a pre-placed town, roads. No Man's Land was the first survival, create your own setup map, and I think that's what made that so popular, and that's what got me hooked on it anyway. It's like, ooh, you know, hey, I like starting out with nothing and making things the way I want to make it. Whoa. I did finally fix this road, guys, so we're not hopping across hayfields or other people's fields. Made it make sense anyway. Alright, we need a bag of seed, please. Seed. Whoops, no. Do. What was I getting? That one. That one was the best bang for the buck. There we go. Alright. I'm using super strength here because most co-ops have a forklift and they load you. Just saying. Yes, Ivy. That's what makes it fun. It's because when you start out with nothing, you get all these ideas, and then you get started, and then you think, oh, maybe I can do this better. Then you start over again. It's a bad habit to get into, because I've done it. You know, you start out and like, well, maybe I can, if I do it this way, maybe that's a better way. You know, and then you got about 20 different saves. Yep, Jeremy does the same thing I do. It's like, it's, I don't know, just something. There's always something fun about starting fresh, starting new, and I'd have to say, well, the Rosix map I stuck with for fairly long, but yeah, this I haven't stuck with a map like this for quite some time. Because I got such a cool thing going here. You know, things are working out pretty darn good on this map. The money is flowing in just perfect, just enough to keep me afloat, but yet I'm not struggling super hard. Once that bank loan is paid off, though, then I suppose it's going to get boring, because then I'm going to have more money and know what to do with. Alright. Now we got some seeds. There we go. These are already been fertilized and everything, so yeah, should be able to just plant, roll, and watch it grow. I probably should get another update on my real life Farmall tractor situation. I was so ticked off I couldn't make another video because the last update video I if you watched it, I had it running, everything was perfect. I was so happy, looking forward to the touch up, stuff, the fun part, painting and putting stickers on it. I went out there the next morning. I thought, well, I better check the oil because, you lose a little bit of oil because it goes up through the filter. I was just going to add a little bit of oil, and as soon as I opened the petcock to check the oil, I saw green, and I was so pissed off. And when I was putting them seals, them new O-rings on them sleeves, I thought, boy, them feel a little... It didn't feel right. It was like the rubber on them O-rings was too hard. You know what I mean? It just, in my mind, it didn't feel like it was going to make a good seal, and it sure didn't. So when you buy aftermarket stuff, guys, you got to be very careful. So I went to an IH dealer, which is like an hour drive away, and I ordered original Case International H O-rings, and they were so much better O-rings. They were like a softer, more pliable rubber. They just felt like a better seal. And so far, it's going good. I got it back together and running again. I'm just waiting for the paint to dry real good on the hood and stuff before I stick the stickers on. So it shouldn't be long. I should get that back together. I did want to... my right axle seal is also leaking just a little bit, and I thought, well, that'll be a quick, easy fix. There's two seals on that axle. There's an inner and an outer. The outer seal is easy enough to get to, but that's just a grease seal. The oil seal is on the inside, which means you gotta pull the axle out. And I don't know if I want to take on that challenge this fall. So I think a little oil leak on my axle I can live with for another year. Plus I ordered the wrong size seal. I think I got a seal for a bigger tractor, like an H or an M. That's a little too big. So yeah. But other than that, it's coming together pretty good. Just gotta do some final touch-ups. No, we're beating what game, Ivy? What game are you trying to beat, Ivy? I missed something. If you beat the game, you get a bonus gear for your future playthrough. I've been playing... Oh, survival game. Okay. Standard Stranded Deep. And I'm to the point where I want to start fresh with all the stuff. Oh, yeah. I've never heard of that game. I have played survival games before, though. Let's see, the last survival game I played, I guess you could call it a survival game. I kind of quit playing it because they updated it so much where it got kind of complicated and silly, I thought, was The Infected. I really liked that, where you were, like, dumped in the middle of nowhere and you had to, like, avoid these zombie people. Basically, you built your own little cabin and stuff, but the recipes for stuff, as they kept updating the game, it got more and more complicated, and kind of like Minecraft. I really loved Minecraft when it first came out. I played the heck out of Minecraft, but it got to the point where there's so many recipes and stuff to do that it kind of overwhelms you. So then I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I do watch my niece play it once in a while, and I see the recipes and how it's played now, and it's like, nope, not for me. Too complicated. Oh, that's a good idea, Joe. Build your own little town. Yeah, it started off real good, and then it just got... And then they made it harder. I think they made the zombies a little too smart, because I had it figured out where they were fairly easy to kill. And then when they started doing that raid thing, like every so many days you get like 20 of them attacking your base, that got a little too overwhelming for me. It's like you didn't have enough time to build up your base to get a good defense going. But I love the graphics. I love the I don't know, maybe I'll have to get back into it. Maybe they improve things a little bit. I don't know. I haven't played it for quite a while. Alright. Did we miss any spots in the field? Let me check the field. See how we're doing here. I wish this would quit zooming out every time I think we have it. Looks nice and green to me. Ugh. Easy there. Oh, yeah. There was some settings you could play with, but then it's like I couldn't decide what to set. There was another one similar to The Infected. Oh, what was that called? Where you could, like, build stuff and... what was that called? Shoot. Ooh, don't want to run over the dog. thought it was called something survival. Survival. I'll be dang if I can think of it. I only played it like once or twice, and then you can only play so many games, you know. One game that I really, really liked, but I also really, really hated it. You want to talk about driving yourself crazy? I loved, but I also hated My Summer Car. I loved, but that game, oh man, it was just, ooh, it was fun, but it was infuriating at the same time. I love putting the car together and pumping sewers and smoking cigarettes and drinking and living off sausages, but it was just a little too aggravating. But when I want to relax and just be happy and shut my brain off, you never go wrong with Farming Simulator, because there's no winning, no losing, no, you know, you can always pause it, save anytime you want. The easy development tools usually you can fix most of the problems you have, you know, if you feel the game is cheating you, you know. There, I do believe we just got about all 3 crops in that we need for the mineral feed mixing. And that'll work out good. I think I can, if I can get enough for mixing feed, I can rotate. Next year I'll plant these 2 fields in corn. You know, maybe. Just kind of rotate things around. I don't know, it depends on how much. I say I don't have everything totally figured out yet. An absolute worst case scenario, if I get low on silage, I can always do grass silage if I must. Knocking at the door. Oh, hold on, let me mute. Just give me a second, guys. How do I do this? Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just checking my ma's wounds. She just had more skin cancer surgery. Keep cutting pieces off her face. Just checking to make sure none of her wounds are getting infected. Yeah, guys, early screening is key. Otherwise, if you don't catch it early, then they gotta cut bigger pieces of skin off. So yeah, definitely get screened for skin cancer. This second one wasn't as bad as the first one she had done. The first one she had done, she had a really big growth on the side of her nose. That took a really big hunk out of the side of her nose. But that one healed up really good. So, hopefully we got them all. Oh, I still have that one. That wasn't a technical difficulty, though. Alright, I do believe we have this all rolled in. Okay, let's check everything. Crop types. Yes, we have that. Da-da-da. And beautiful. Ooh, we got some weeds growing in the wheat. Okay. Turn that back on. Alright. Nothing serious, though. I've heard of that game, but I've never played it. The Elder Scrolls. One game I wouldn't mind playing again, but that game's more fun to play with when you got friends to play with. Is I'd love to do that sometime. Set up a LAN system and play Age of Empires. That is so much fun playing that with friends, trying to kill each other. Okay, I do believe the planting and everything is done. I think this month is done. I think we can scroll ahead and get some first crop popped out. Haymaking, that's going a little quicker now that I shrunk the hayfield down quite a bit. So that's going a little faster. Okay. I fed the cows already this morning. I always like to double check everything. Okay, we're good. Alright, I think we can advance the month. I probably would get lost. Skyrim. I don't think I've ever heard of that one either. Alright, do we save? Let's get into spring. Hopefully, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing pretty good. It's only been 45 minutes. I'm hoping that I can get some feed ground up before the end of the stream. Why is sleeping taking so long here? Jeez. One calf do sold overcrowding, which is fine. Oh, milk is finally going back up. Alright, how are we doing here? I know I was just barely slipping by before. Oh, doing a little better. Okay, how are we doing on... I better be checking these guys. Peanuts doing good. Should have baby mocha latte. Ooh, we have an extra bowl we could get rid of. Yeah, we only need one bowl. I could send him down the road and keep an eye out for a female. Yes, it was fun making alliances and watching someone double cross. Yeah. The funnest part was I always build up like 20 of them priests, and then somebody would come attack me, and I'd convert their army over to my army. Yeah, World Civilization I think was very similar to Age of Empires. So, oh, feed cows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. If the modder is listening that made this feed cart, could you please make it so when you exit from the back? Another little pet peeve I got going on. It's like, let's see, can we get by with 2? Maybe, maybe not. Nope, we need 1 more. Alright. That's okay. 1 more bale of straw, please. And 3 bales of hay. New Winter Nights. I don't think I've heard of that one either. Older game, newer game? I've heard of that one too, Command and Conquer. I tend to stick with older games. These newer games, I don't know. Ooh, another one I really thought about live streaming, but I got to figure out how to set it up. I do have the original disc and my PlayStation 2 yet, but I'm thinking that would be hard to do, especially if I had to do it through a capture card because of the game delay. I'm looking for a good PS1 emulator. I think I can emulate it. I would like to play Siphon Filter again. I loved Siphon Filter. So don't be surprised if I do that one night. The whole series, Siphon Filter 1, 2, and 3 on the original PS1. God, did I love that game. Oh, there you go. If it's only $4, why not? Oh my gosh, you guys are hungry. Whew. Hungry, hungry cows. That's good though. Hungry cows means more milk. Stop. Never Winter Nights. There's another game I never heard of. I never was a real big gamer. There's probably a lot of games you guys are going to mention that I don't remember. Moron. I want 3 bales of hay, not straw. Distractions, distractions. Hay, please. There we go. Pick it up, please. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. I have played that a little bit in high school. Not on a computer, but where you have like cards and stuff and dice. I've played it that way. I don't know if I even remember how to play that. It's been so long. I know somebody would be like would have like the clipboard and make up the story and stuff. And then you'd roll dice and random things would happen, and then you decide if you want to do this or do that. It was kind of fun when you had a group of friends together. Okay, cows are fully fed. We need you out of the way. Ooh, oats is coming up already. Sweet. Let's see, I suppose I could leave that bag of seed in there for now. Ain't hurt nothing. You park back where you belong. Ah, we can make some hay. You know what? This might be in the way. Maybe I can slip around it. Come on, Ford. We got hay to cut. Yeah, this having a little bit of extra hay, that really helped me survive through the dry period in winter. That's when it seems like I get the lowest milk chicks. It really helps a lot. Now that I got enough manure, I've been getting it fully fertilized every year. It's been working out pretty darn good. Purple mirrors? What you talking about? Mirrors are still purple? Oh my god, they are. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. I wouldn't even have noticed if you wouldn't have said anything. Now that's gonna bug me. Can't even see myself, can I? Nope. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. You just ruined my day. At least they fixed it where your head's not sticking up through the cab anymore. So, gotta give them a little bit of credit. And it's a fully functional truck. I don't mind little game glitches like that. Little stuff like that I can live with. It's when things ain't functioning that tick me off. Oh, can I not turn tonight? Oh my god, my steering is way off. Oh no. Just, I lost my mojo. My fingers are not working like they're supposed to. Ivy's like, join the club. There, we'll get back in the swing of things here. I got so used to driving the Alice, and then when you go back to this tractor, the timing on the steering is a little different. There we go. I forgot about it. I probably did. How many times do I forget Ivy plays on PS5? Ooh, Puppy's out looking for mice. Speaking of Puppy, surprised nobody complained about that yet. I didn't feed the dog lately. Oh, my poor starving dog. Not starving, there's plenty of mice to eat. Alright, we can do that quick. It's right here. There. Oreo's fed. Yep, once we get this bank load paid off, then I can upgrade some stuff, get a little bit bigger hay bine. Still gonna keep it under 100 horsepower though, and keep it simple. I just like this simpler way of playing. Slow, simple, steady, quiet. Nothing too complicated. I don't have 20 Voltras scattered all over the map and can't find half my equipment. Shots fired. Oh, here comes the rain. I can't be too carried away, because usually she's always got a pretty good comeback. Oh my god, can I not drive tonight? Jeepers, criminy. I should do some rearranging in here, see if I can get my steering wheel set up. That would make a world of difference, I think. Because my index finger and ring finger get pretty tired going A, D, A, D, A, D, D, A, D, D, A, D. My middle finger on the W key. She didn't miss it. She's just scheming and thinking of a good comeback. She'll say something, well, at least I have money and I'm not poor. But she can't say that anymore if she plays on that other map she started. I know what little bit she did play on it. She's like, oh my god, I got no money. I'm like, ha ha ha. Oh, she did miss my comment. No, I was saying that what I said, Ivy, was I love this simple, small farming gameplay. And then I said, at least with all this small equipment and small farm, I'm not losing track of my equipment and my 20 Voltras that you like to lose. Where you got stuff scattered all over the map. Hey, but it took her years and years to do that, though. Well, that smaller map, there is no hustle. It's supposed to be slow and tedious and hard to do. Unfortunately, guys, this is what's gonna slow us down to the harvest. Is I gotta do this at least first crop, and I think I gotta do some second crop before I can get to my oats and barley and all that. I think, maybe. If I can harvest it in June, I should be able... Yeah, because second crop's not ready until July, I believe. Oh, another thing I saw in the news this morning, they finally did the funeral for Charlie Kirk. What kind of shocked me was his wife forgives the shooter. I don't know if something like that is really forgivable. I know where my equipment is. Not always, Ivy. There was a couple times I watched you play and like, what did I do with that? And you're tabbing through, well, it's not tab on PS5, but scrolling through equipment. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Not lost, just misplaced. Oh, as long as I got you on here, Jeremy. I know you're limited on your gigabytes, but when that resets, are you gonna at least upload maybe a video once in a while? Obviously, you can't do it as frequently, and you got to watch your data. But I'm hoping that you still upload a video once in a while, or maybe do a live once in a while, just to chat. I hope you're not gonna quit completely just because of a little hiccup like that. Oh, that's true, Ivy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it just seems like every once in a while it's like something bad like that's got to happen, and then it just and then after that things are like never the same. I know I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s, and then when September 11th happened, it just changed things forever, and things were never the same after that. You know, then they make more laws and more rules and more security, and I told you to fold. There we go. And in some ways when they do that, it's like I get what they're trying to do, but it's also punishing good people. You know what I mean? Where do I want to park this? I just want to get this out of the way. Let's park it up here for now. Oh, back to not playing for now? Okay. Well, who knows? He might be able to come up with something, you know. There's got to be some more internet options where you live, unless you're living out in the middle of nowhere. But even I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I got excellent internet out here. But then again, that's been fairly recent. I mean, they just buried that new fiber line, so before that, all I had was DSL. I definitely wouldn't be doing this with DSL. Heck, it wasn't that long ago. I still had dial-up. Yeah, I think I had dial-up until 2008, 2009. Yeah, I still had dial-up on the farm yet. Then when I moved up here, they at least had DSL, and I thought, oh boy, DSL, well, it's so much better than dial-up. And then when they put the fiber line in, I'm like, wow, I'll never run out of internet ever again. But yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I remember the beep, dee-dong, dee-dong. I always liked that sound. No, it's because we aren't in the middle of nowhere. It's because we are in a... Oh, Monopoly. Yeah. Well, you get enough people ticked off. Get a petition going or something. Remember South Bell? They broke that up. I'm really, really shocked that Microsoft hasn't been broken up yet, because that's definitely a monopoly. Oh, I know you enjoyed it. I can just tell. You can tell when somebody enjoys doing something. I could tell you love doing them lives. I'm sure you might work out something someday, you know. Get something figured out. I know it's not as a reliable network, but maybe you could do it through the cell phone. Maybe have some kind of plan. You know, you might have to lower the quality a little bit. Maybe you could stream through like the cellular network or something. I know there's lots of different options nowadays, usually. Oh yeah, if you just enjoy watching, well there you go. Yeah. And you keep the chats lively. When somebody remembers to look up and read the chat once in a while. Yeah, that's a lot of hours. That's why I try to limit mine to 2 hours. You know, because I know people got things to do. They got their own lives they want to do, and I don't like to do it too long. Unless things get really exciting. Oh, wow. Ouch. But I suppose if you're on painkillers and you don't feel your arm breaking anyway. Jeez. I don't even like to take an aspirin unless I'm damn near dying. I do not like pills. But we'll see if I say that when I'm in a lot of pain. Of course, I don't know. Like I say, I've hurt myself and stuff. I think I got a pretty high pain threshold. Takes a lot to knock me down. A couple times I threw my back out and like, usually don't take much for that. Maybe a Tylenol just so I can get some sleep. But otherwise, I usually don't take much for pills yet. You were talking about zombie games earlier. It reminded me that's what we called the dope friends on it. Yeah. Yeah. I know what do they call that? Opioids is a big problem in this country. People get so addicted to them painkillers. I suppose because they make you feel so good, you know. It's understandable. I've considered it. Land's a bit pricey on this map, though. I don't want to buy too much because then you're getting bigger, and I'm trying to keep it small and simple. I might buy one more chunk of land, expand a little bit, but not much more than that. Because with the 100 horsepower limitation, you get too much land to work, and then you're basically just going around in circles all day. Right now, I think I got, what, about 5 acres? What do I got here? Farmland. Oh, I got a little over 6. If I do buy any more, I might buy this chunk, maybe 8 acres. That looks like a nice open chunk. It's a nice open hay field, you know. Maybe. It'll be a little while, but look, $92,000. That's gonna be a while. I could buy anything cheaper. Not really. Oh, that's quite a bit cheaper, but I think that's all trees. So it'll be a little while before I expand. Quite a while. I'd just like to see how well I can do with what I got. Oh, you're Gamer Life 1256. Sorry. Are you new? Did I miss you before? Did I say hi before? Oh yeah, you are new. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have a habit of not looking at the chat and paying attention. Welcome in. Oh boy, Jeremy's writing books again. So is Ivy. Painkillers in a person. Let's see, painkillers in a person who actually need them don't actually give much of a high. Your body. Oh, okay. Adjust to it quickly. Okay. Yeah, I totally get having to do that when you're in a lot of pain. But that's the problem when the person starts feeling better. He doesn't know when to stop taking them. Alright, let's get some hay raked up here. God, I love this old equipment. It's slow, pain in the butt, but it's still fun. But that's the key if you do want to do this retro, really old farming. You have to force yourself to keep it small, keep it simple. You start buying a whole bunch of land, getting too big too fast, that's when it's no longer fun. Keep everything small and simple, then it's fun. Take your time, relax, chill. Ooh, yeah, you'd need some painkillers for that, Ivy. Bone on bone, ugh. I know some people have a higher pain threshold than others, and some people can't handle pain at all. All depends on your genetics and your body and... And if you can avoid taking anything for pain until you really, really need it, I think the drug has a better effect on you. Because, you know what I mean? Because you haven't grown a tolerance for it. Kind of like drinking. I know when I used to drink back in the day, I could drink a 12-pack like it was nothing. Now that I don't drink as much as I used to, I can have like 5 or 6 beers, and I think it has about the same effect it has when I was younger. Because I don't drink as much. I do believe your body does grow a tolerance for things over time, you know. Ooh, we're making some nice windrows of hay tonight. Beautiful. Oh, you know what I forgot to turn back on? That wasn't fair. That should have been destroyed. I wonder if I should turn that back on. Because that should have been a boo-boo. I better turn that back on. Yeah, I turned that off when I was doing the corn. Yeah, that should be on. Cheater. My finger slipped. Hey Byron, welcome in. Just doing the usual tonight. The goal tonight is hopefully get my mineral feed mixer going. That's the goal tonight. Get some mineral feed so I don't have to buy mineral feed anymore. I found a mod where you can make your own mineral feed out of wheat, barley, and oats. That's the plan tonight. I already got the barley and the wheat and the oats growing, but the hay's ready, so I had to take a little detour and make some hay quick. Yep, I'm getting better. my eye still sees his name. My brain still says Brian, but he corrected me enough times. It's finally sinking in. It might take a little while, but eventually my brain will sync up. Not the fastest processor, my brain, but how's the correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't you just in the ER last week for something heart condition? I know somebody in my chat was watching me live from the ER. I'm like, you don't need to watch me while you're in the ER. Yeah, wasn't you having some issues with your heart, Byron? Or am I thinking of somebody else? That's something you want to keep up with, boy. You don't need that crapping out on you. Otherwise, you'll be 6 feet under, and we'll miss you. We don't want that. All right, we have the hay raked and ready to bale. Let's see. I think we just park you here for now. All right, where's my Alice? There he is. Alright, let's get some hay bales popped out. Okay. Is everything going good? You getting it? The doctor's getting it figured out? I hope so. Seems like a lot of people are going in with heart things. I know my friend just got out a major. What the heck was that? I forget what they call it. Where you have like a bulge in like your heart valve or something. He just got out of surgery here a couple weeks ago. I should run down there and give him another visit. See how he's doing. I know he's not allowed to do anything for like 4 months. He's not allowed to lift or do any... Basically, he's not allowed to do anything. And of course, the smart aleck he is, he's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to lift any more than 5 pounds. The wife's going to have to help me into the bathroom because I'm not allowed to lift more than 5 pounds. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So he definitely didn't lose his sense of humor. You know, the guy thing. Not allowed to lift more than 5 pounds, so I'll have to have the wife help me in the bathroom because I can't lift more than 5 pounds. Like, yeah, okay. Milk it, guy, milk it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely get some rest. No problem at all, Byron. You gotta take care of what you gotta take care of. Plenty of sleep, plenty of rest. Listen to the doctor to the best of your ability. I know you can't follow every little instruction the doctor gives you, especially when it comes to eating and stuff like that. And just do what you can. That's all you can do. Ah, why is my mouse being weird? Ah, yeah. It's one thing I never really had any trouble with, knock on wood, is my heart. Now I take that back. I did have a little bit of a... I think it's just because I was so sick. When I had the shingles, I had like little panic attacks where my heart would go like 90 miles an hour. I don't know what they call that, a fibrillation. I'd wake up like in the middle of the night with a cold sweat. But once I got over the shingles, that went away, so hopefully that didn't do any damage or anything weird. But yeah, that's freaky, man, when your heart would like skip a beat and then go like 90 miles an hour and wake up in the middle of the night and then you're like, do I need to go to the hospital? So you just kind of sit there on the edge of the bed and think about it for a while and try to calm yourself down. And it's like, do I go to the ER? Do I not? Well, okay, my heart's settling down a little bit. Maybe I'll be okay. And guess I'll see if I wake up in the morning or not. Yeah, when I got the shingles about 5-6 years ago, that really hit me hard. So if anybody's had the chicken pox when they were a kid and didn't get the shingle shot, you know what you get to look forward to. From what I'm told, if you had chicken pox when you were a kid, that virus never completely leaves your body. So it just kind of lays dormant in there and it can come back at any time. It just randomly pops up when it feels like it. Ooh. Yeah, if it's been doing it for quite some time, Ivy, I would maybe get that checked out. Mine only did it for a couple of weeks when I was really, really sick. Randomly once in a while. I don't know if it's just because I had a high fever or wasn't sleeping well. Well, you know, anybody that's had shingles, you know the pain you're going through with that, the stress. Yeah, I know that feeling, Ivy, and it's like almost like a panic attack, and it's like, yeah, I don't want that ever to come back. That kind of freaks you out. then you're like, okay, you got to calm yourself down, but it's like, but you're panicking because you don't know if you should be going to the hospital or if something's really wrong. So you just kind of sit there and try to calm yourself down and think about it for a little while, and eventually you usually calm down. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me that. Yeah. I think the problem is by the time you get there, it goes away. Of course, then they put you on a medication. I suppose the side effects are worse than what it's treating. I noticed that with my dad. You really got to do... It's unfortunate a person's got to do that, but you really got to do your own research when it comes to medications. And sometimes you have to make the decision, okay, is this medication worth the risk of the side effects, and is it, really treating what it needs to treat? Because sometimes the side effects are worse than what it's treating. You really got to watch some of them drugs they try to push on you. Yeah, then you got to take another pill to counteract what the side effects of the first pill is. Then next thing you know, you're taking 10 pills a day. First crop is complete. Pull that last bale out. There we go. Boy, that's a lot of bales for such a little itty bitty field, but then I've been dumping poop on it, so it's been fully fertilized and all that good jazz. Let's see, you know what? I don't think I'm going to bother folding it. I'm just going to back it in there and call it a day, because we'll be pulling it out in 3 months anyway for the second crop. I'll just keep it ready to go. There we go. Alright, let's catch up on the chat here a little bit. Yeah, not on anything else. Where'd Jeremy go? Who knows? Maybe he got bored and maybe he's playing Farm Simulator. Or he might be doing the Uber thing right now, too. Hard to say. I don't judge or punish anybody that has to go or do something. You watch when you want to watch. It's like a TV show. Ah, see, I know you'd be back. Oh, yeah, you gotta watch the dosage on that. I just started high blood pressure pills, Jeremy, and I made sure, I says, give me the lowest dose. I want to see how it goes. I'm only on Lisinopril, 2.5 milligrams, and that's just enough. Just to lower it just enough where it's back to normal. And I've had no issues with it whatsoever yet. And I've been on it now for, what, 2 or 3 months, I think. Yeah, my blood pressure was a bit high. It was like 140 over 90 something. Or some days it was hitting the lower one. There were some days where it was hitting damn near 100. So I thought, I gotta do something about that. And since I've been taking that super low dose of Lisinopril, it's been hovering around that 120 to 180 on average. So things are pretty much back to normal. Let's see, how many bales of hay are in here? I don't want no more than 75. We have 59, so I could put a few in there. Okay, how many did that put in there? We don't want to get too many in there. Oh, 91. You're full, full. Quit, 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 quit. Alright, we gotta get this so it resynchronizes here. Oh, no, not that one. No, not that button either. Oh, no, don't. Too many buttons. Alright. Okay. See, I struggle too with the auto load trailers, Ivy. It's just, it's part of the fun. Why is it not picking that bale up? Okay, why you no pick up that bale? Because you're at a sink? Why you no pick up that bale? Fine, I'll do it my way. I don't care. You're going in here one way or another. There. Just being ornery. Well, it only took me 27 days to get to the sleeping bag. Sleeping bag. In real life or in the game? It's gotta be in the game. Alright. Hay is safely put away in the hay mow. Or storage shed or whatever you want to call it. Well, of course. They're hungry kitties, Ivy. You're their mother. You must take care of them. Oh, don't bash into that, please. Alright, let's get a little poop on that grass field so it can grow to its full potential. And alright, where is... No, not that tractor. I want this tractor. Come on, move. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Did you see me disappear and reappear for a minute there? Oh, I don't know about that, Jeremy. Boy, if you took the wrong one and... I don't know about that. I had a friend that knew how to pick the right ones for, like, cooking and food and stuff, but boy, you'd want to be well educated on that before you just started picking any old thing out of the woods and taking it. That's for sure. Poopy makes the grass go. Oh, have a good night, Gamer Life. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Sleepy time for Gamer Life 1256. Sleep is nice. Sleep is good. I think that would help a lot too if you could. I know you got a. I think you've said it before, Ivy. You've had some sleep somnia. I know lack of sleep, boy, that can really bring health problems too if you're not sleeping properly. Gotta get that at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep, if possible. I know Sis is always struggling with that. She can only get like maybe 4 or 5 hours a night, and that's on a good night. That lack of sleep is really hard on a body. Careful. Don't want to destroy any crops. That's back on now, you know. Yeah, they need to legalize that a little more. I know they call it like the hippy dippy drug and yada yada yada, but I don't personally smoke it or do anything with it, but I have friends that do, and it does have a lot of health benefits. Luckily, in my state, they do allow you to at least take the gummies for like pain and stuff. You can get the ones without the THC or whatever. I know them gummies are pretty potent. You should research that IV in your area. See if you can get the them gummies. I think they're what are they called? They're basically a marijuana gummy, but they don't have the high where you get the high side effects off of it. It's supposed to really help you sleep and it's supposed to be real good for pain management and stuff. Something to research. See if it's legal to buy them in your state. I know they are here. Yeah, CBD gummies. There you go. I know my sister takes them a lot when she's in pain and has a hard time because she's got fibromyalgia and everything else. I did try the oil one time. She had the where you put the drop like under your tongue. I tried it and it didn't like do anything. Like it didn't have any effect on me. So I was like, not my thing. I haven't been brave enough to try a gummy yet. I figured I'm gonna have to be in a lot of pain and really, really hurt me before I try one of them gummies. I know my brother-in-law. He took just one after his hip surgery, and yeah, he was feeling pretty good after that. There, I do believe we have the grass field fully fertilized. I'll double check that here, make sure I didn't miss a spot. Come on, map update. A couple little teeny spots here and there. See if I can get them. Oh, that sucks, Ivy. Yeah, I know it varies from state to state. That I know for a fact. Yeah, it's weird because in my state, you can't use marijuana. I don't even think you can use it. You can't use it medically either, but you can get the gummies. Now, if you hop over to Minnesota, you can smoke weed, but but you have to have a medical card for it, I think. So yeah, every state's a little different. It's weird. Just another thing to confuse people so they can arrest you for no reason. I get it? There, now it's all nice and blue. I mean, I know them hemp and medical marijuana stuff, there's a lot less side effects than some of them painkiller pills they give out, practically. Okay, I do believe we've done everything we can do in the month of April. Hello, JRA, welcome in. We're discussing drugs and medical and pain medications and a little bit of everything tonight. Let's see, I think everything is set. Cows are fed. I think we sleep. But first we save, in case we have a major malfunction here. Before I do that, I wonder if I should get rid of that one bull calf. You know what, I think I'm gonna, because bull calf is more or less useless to me. I run him down the road. Where is my cow trailer? Nope, that's not it. There it is. The barn is full. We need every little bit of room we can get, and bulls are useless. More or less, unless you're raising steers. I have no interest in steers. I'm a dairy farmer. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, I see my backing skills are on perfect par tonight. Come on. What do you take to manage pain, JRA? Or JRA? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, JRA. Ivy's trying to find some better stuff for sleeping better at night, managing pain, you know, all that stuff. Move to trailer. Okay, do we have any more that we should be taking? Nope, we gotta keep one bull for reproduction. Aw, now isn't that cute? He's laying down in the trailer. Cool. Sorry, you're going to market. Although, I don't want to do that tonight. I was going to say I could add a calf hutch, but I got enough animals to take care of. For a second there, I thought he disappeared. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that one, JRA. Why do they give drugs such weird names? Every time they come up with a new drug, it's like they gotta find the most cryptic, screwed up word they can find for a drug. There, maybe by getting rid of this bull. Well, at least Tylenol I can pronounce. Oh, it is oh, okay, it's Tylenol. Well, then call it Tylenol. That's funny. I'm not a doctor, so I have no clue. Yeah, that just confuses people even more. Give a drug a name and keep the one name. Oh, I've been in pain and I have taken a Tylenol every now and then. But again, I usually don't take anything unless I'm practically dying, because I hate taking pills. Alright, little bull calf. Say goodbye. Let's see. There, you. Sell. Bye-bye. There. Now we got room for another heifer calf if need be. Oops, I can't go out that way. There's a fence there. Can I go out this way? Another word I can't pronounce, Ivy. Paracetamol? Paricatamol? Whoops, I think I took the wrong road out of here. Well, now that is interesting. Anybody want to explain that? We're walking on air, man. Ghost town. Oh, I gotta see where this goes. It's like she's walking down invisible stairs. That was interesting. Okay. Let's see, where's my road? Hello! going to heaven. I almost went to heaven there. You see the major car accident I avoided? Ay, 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 ay. Gotta get home, get some sleep, get my crops growed so we can do some harvesting, get some mineral feed ground up tonight. If it's gonna happen tonight. What are we doing on time? Are you kidding me? Okay, are you guys like messing with my watch or something? There's no way it's 8:47. I only felt like I've been playing this for like a half an hour. All right, who's messing with the time machine here? I lost an hour and I don't know where it went. Wow. Well, maybe we're not going to get this feed ground tonight. Oh, well, we'll get as far as we can anyway. Time flies when you're having fun. Whoa. See, I do believe this was parked in here somewhere. Yes, it does, JRA. It does. Big time. Suppose one of these days I should unload my seed from the back of my truck. Maybe I'll do it another day. We gotta save some time here, guys. Time is precious here. Alright. I do believe we are all set to advance some time. I got a little bit of room in the barn in case we have a female calf. Do a quick save. Let's advance some time. Get some stuff done here. Duke, you should start in Ivy's time zone and end in mine. That would double it, wouldn't it? Double my play time. If I didn't have to drive to the big city tomorrow, I'd maybe do a little bit of overtime, but I just hate driving in town. Selling station. Ooh, we're doing good with the milk. How are we doing here? Sweet. Yeah, I always hit the like button too every time I watch your stream, GRA, when I can. Okay, we got 15 cows. I'm sure they're hungry. They always hungry. Yep, they hungry. Duke, please don't unload your seed in the back of the truck on the live. Jeez. Oh, no, maybe I will, just to annoy you guys. What is going on here? Why can't I got 3 bags in, why won't it let me put 4 in? There it goes. Alright. Let's see, how many bales of straw this time? Let's do 3. Yoink. And yoink. Happy cows, more milk. Train? I don't hear no train. There's no train on this map. Oh, you must mean your train. Gotcha, Ivy. Choo choo. Boy, we need lots of straw. 1 more bale of straw, please. 1 more for the mixer. Choo choo. I don't know if I could live like you do, Ivy, with a train going by like every couple hours. I mean, I suppose you would get used to it, but it'd take me a long time to get used to that. Ugh. I wouldn't want no train buzzing its horn every 2 hours by my house. That would annoy me. Somewhere, I'll have to look for that. I had like one of them little wooden train whistle things that you blow in. I should keep that near my desk here, and then every time Ivy yells train, I could blow that whistle. If I can find it. I bought it at, I don't know, one of them stores or whatever, one of them train whistle things. So, okay, cows are fed. I don't think there's anything to harvest in May that I'm aware of, other than grass. I think we're good to advance another month. Hopefully, maybe we can get started on some of the harvest. See how it goes. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're running out of time. Running out of time fast. Oi, 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 oi. Sleep. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Find that train whistle. Yeah, I suppose you get used to anything if you put up with it long enough. Is there anything to harvest yet? Growing? No, I don't see nothing yellow here. I don't think we have anything ready to harvest. Barley could be, but I planted it late. Wheat. So, wheat and barley should be... Oh, and oats. Everything should be ready. Okay. So in another month, we'll be harvesting everything. In July, we'll be doing second crop, everything. We got a big harvest coming up in July, guys. But unfortunately, with my clock, it just keeps ticking away. I have to save that for the next stream. Or I'll do it off camera and get all the ingredients ready and then do the mix. Why are you being so finicky tonight? Am I not in the right trigger, or what's the deal here? What's it gonna take? Maybe if I drive out and then back in again? I was able to refill that without lifting bags. There it goes. Just being a little goofy tonight. Not a lot, just a little. Yes, I know you're hungry. I'm feeding you as fast as I can. That's not what I wanted. Try this button. That's the button I want. 3 and 3. There we go. Could be operator error. Anything is possible. Very well could be. Could be a lot of things. They's hungry, Ivy. Yes, cows are like kitties. They just constantly eat. The more they eat, the more they make milk. Hungry, 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 hungry. I don't know if I'll ever update my feeding system or not. I mean, it's monotonous and tedious, but I just love this setup because it's as real as I've gotten to how I used to really feed cows, you know. Got the nice little mixer wagon and you're gonna make me mix another batch, ain't you? Figures. Oh my, 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 my. Hungry, hungry. Oops. Why did that stop? Why is that off? That was weird. Whatever. When I used to work on computers, well, I still do off and on. I always call it an ID10T error. You have to write it out to know what I'm talking about. ID10T error. Oops, I had it right the first time. Speaking of ID10T errors. And it seems like that error is popping up more and more, especially with the next generation. Them have a lot of ID10T errors. Alright, how are we doing here? Cows fully fed. Alright, I think we can advance another month here. Get everything ready for harvesting. It's going to be a busy month, July. Very, very busy. Second crop to make. Oats to harvest, wheat to harvest, barley to harvest. Let's see. I need a sip of water. There, that's better. I think I was about a quart low there. It's thirsty. All right. Ooh, I see yellow. Grass ready to harvest. I think everything is ready to harvest, ain't it? Should be anyway. Yes. Lots of harvesting to do. First things first, make sure the cows are all full. Well, yeah, but you could blame that on yeah, I must have partially messed up a bag a little bit, but it's close enough. Boy, I couldn't have figured that out better. The oats and everything, all the ingredients are ready, and I just used up my last bags of boughten mineral feed. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. That couldn't have worked out any better. Get the cows fed and then get everything set up for harvesting, and then I suppose I could do a little bit of overtime tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll find a good place to end it here somewhere. My goodness. Some days you only need a couple bales of straw, and then some days you need a crap load of straw. Make up your mind. Which do you want? Just when I think I got it figured out, I don't. Come on. There we go. The biggest problem with this younger generation is they don't know how to think and argue and compromise. That's why the Charlie Kirk thing happened. Yeah, it's like the younger generation, it's like when they can't prove something with logic and argument, it's like they got to turn to violence. I don't understand that. Okay. We need this bad boy. What shall I do first? Maybe the oats? Why not? At least get a start on it anyway. Okay, we have straw on. I think we're just good to go here, boys. Oh yeah, look at that wheat. We're getting a good yield off this too. It's gonna work out good. Oh, look at that. Out of time already. Well, I think I'm at least gonna do a round here. Or at least go until the harvester fills up, which looks like it's gonna fill up pretty quick here. So, anybody got any less good smart aleck comments, good jokes to tell, say your goodbyes, all that fun stuff? I think we're going to start shutting her down for the night. Wasn't too bad of a stream. Was really hoping to get that grinder up and running tonight, but we still got a lot done. Can only do so much in one night. Yes, I know you're getting full. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. All right. We need a gravity box. Sounds like a good plan, Ivy. Thanks for stopping in, JRA. Hopefully I'll catch your next stream. If I'm lucky. Been pretty busy, so I catch him when I can. There we go. Ivy's gonna feeds the kitties. Well, guys, I suppose get this lined up, ready to go for next time. We save it here. Get the goodbye music theme going. Do 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 do. Well, until next week, the kitties and meds will definitely wear you out. Yes, that's good. She'll get a good night's sleep and a good nap that way. Get some more food for the kitties. Keep them happy. You don't keep the kitties happy, not a good thing. Biggest problem with kitties is they want to play all the time, especially late at night. I use the farm simulator as goodbye music. So, just letting everybody get their final goodbyes in. Call it a night. I'll try to get an update on the tractor. Another short little video uploaded. Maybe I'll try to get it done tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes tomorrow. Get a quick little update. I'd like to do it when I get the stickers on the hood though, but I don't want to put the stickers on until that paint is good and fully dry. Humidity's been a little bit high the past few days, and that implement paint sure don't dry worth a crap. So, I want to make sure paint's good and dry. So, alright, looks like everybody's got most of their goodbyes in. Let's see here. We'll go through the chat. I like to do that, mention everybody's name. Joe, thanks for stopping in. Ivy, as usual. Ivy was first tonight. Jeremy. I think I said Joe already. Jeremy, Ivy. Seems like there's one other guy in here. JRA, of course. Wasn't there one other guy in here? He wasn't in here for very long, but I'd like to mention his name anyway. Oh, Gamer Life 1256. Thanks for stopping in, even if it was for. Oh, and Byron. Byron, of course. He stopped in for a little bit. I think I got everybody that stopped in tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. And we'll go from there. I said Byron. I didn't say Brian. I said Byron. Yeah, Byron. That's going to be a little bit of a running joke for a while, I think, just because of my speech. Johnny. Who's Johnny? Did I miss a Johnny? I remember missing a Johnny. Where's Johnny? Well, I don't see him on here, but okay, Johnny. Oh, Sandy. Yep. Alrighty, my mouse is slowly wandering over to the end broadcast, and I am going to click it. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thanks for stopping in for another fun one. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. Just making up names. Well, you never know. Could have been some people watching that I didn't comment. You never know. All right. Fingers clicking the end button. Goodbye, everybody.